KHTS to share with you what you need to know in order to navigate the sometimes confusing markets and guide you toward financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
I'm going to have to steal this great word from Scott Houlihan and Mr. Gino Franti. We are now in the red zone. So hopefully we scored with you because of the great information we've shared with you today. I mean, you're kidding me. I mean, Lisa Odom sharing why you need an estate, why you really need to think about it to protect your assets and your family. And now we brought in, what a hoot, Michael. You are a hoot. You just obviously are passionate, love what you do, and we will have you back, sir. Mr. Michael Mersola.
Looking forward to it. I love coming up to the Santa Clarita Valley. The air is brighter, cleaner, the wind's blowing. It's nice. It's refreshing to come up here.
All right, we'll have you back. The reason Michael said that is Michael Mersola with Peter Lorimer Group, and he's our expert on the other side of the hill. Believe it or not,
down the hill.
Burbank, Glendale, Pasadena, Hollywood Hills, you name it, he's got it. And he's been in that industry. He's passionate about it. And if you're looking for any in those areas, because he's a master at finding you the right home and helping you sell your home at the right amount, because it's all about the knowledge of the markets. And Michael knows it. His whole family's been part of the real estate industry his whole life. So he's a good person to know. How can they get a hold of you, Michael?
You can find me on my website, www.Mersola Group Estates. Again, MersolaGroupEstates.com. That's how you'll find me.
MERSOLA, just so in case they
correct,
didn't know.
correct.
MERSOLA Group Estates. Now, check out his website. You put a lot of effort in that, baby.
I work on it every day.
It's so cool because you have all these great listings on there, too. It's not just like, hi, I'm Michael, work with me. I mean, you actually have some great information.
It's really not like that at all. Not even close.
No, the way I look at it is I wanted to make the best available homes on the market in LA. I don't care if it's from Venice to Beverly Hills to Highland Park to Pasadena. If it's stylish, if it's stylistic, if it just fits my bill, I put it on there. I use a Wix website, Wix.com, and I just build it out. I have a few pages. I have the coolest homes on the market. I have
coolest homes on the market.
Yeah, exactly. Baby. I have a Burbank page dedicated to Burbank homes. I call the Northeast LA corridor Eagle Rock, Highland Park. The 110 corridor, I have the houses that are available there. There's only like 4 or 5 of them per page, so it's really easy to navigate. And all the information's there. I give all the credit to the listing agents and to the brokerages who sell them. I'm just there to highlight what I think are the very best properties available in LA today.
Nice. Way to go. Nicely done, Michael. Okay, go to our website because Furman with AP Productions is throwing up his information online at donandgino.com. To go to DONANDGINO.com, click on the Listen Chat Live button. You get to check us out in the studio and get the great information that Furman's popping up on the screen.
Michael, real quick, those areas might be foreign to us out here. You know, like Don mentioned earlier, we live in our bubble. I could tell you that in our bubble, there's not a lot of investment opportunities. So it's time for investors in Santa Clarita to start looking outside Santa Clarita because it's hard to flip properties or it's hard to get cash flow. So are there opportunities for investors in your area still?
Yeah, I think so. Again, the older communities that I mentioned, Highland Park, Glassell Park, Eagle Rock. I don't know if you know, but I think LA Weekly said Eagle Rock's the hottest property in the United States, for the second hottest property or area to buy in.
It's the new Silver Lake?
Yeah, because here's what's happening is everyone's priced out of Silver Lake, and so they're navigating themselves up the 110 into Eagle Rock. And Eagle Rock's a very trendy community. The eateries that you can go and hang out at on Colorado Boulevard are really cool. The bars, I call them hipster bars. Pasadena's right there.
But all that makes a difference because I know here, you know, like Newhall, the Old Town Newhall, they're revamping it. Now there's more and more bars and restaurants, and it's a place to go to now. It's a destination, and it's cool. And
sure.
And Eagle Rock, I know, is heading that direction. For example,
what's the word we call it? It's called gentrification, right? Burbank is even going through that. Magnolia Park is kind of like at this crux of this new generation coming in. The families, we have what they call ladies' night out every last Friday of every month. right? And so we have food trucks. All the shops are open to everyone. There's this really cool bar called the Luna Vine Wine Bar that I go to. It's a lovely place. The owners live in Burbank. This was their dream to open up this little bar, and those things are happening everywhere. And so that's what the investors are driving back into these markets, because they see these communities gentrifying. Everyone kind of wants to be closer to downtown LA. They want to shorten their commutes, and I think that it's got a big part of it. Highland Park's hot, Glassell Park, and all those areas are really hot, because Silver Lake and those areas too are kind of seeing their peak, but people love it over there.
That's amazing insight, because I would have never thought Highland Park would get hot.
I'm working with an investor right now, and in fact, I'm starting to market to these homes over there because I want to pick up these older craftsman homes that have, they're over 100 years old. They have a lot of character. A lot of people have a lot of fun fixing them up and making them into these brand new homes, basically, that still have the exterior character of old school LA. Because the 110 corridor was the first freeway in LA up to Pasadena, and so people just have a draw to something that's old.
Yeah, like me.
So it's turning fast.
All right, and Michael, I wish you had some information or some passion about this. I
know, right? I know.
It's like having Gino around the house. He can't shut you up, man. It's good though. You could tell that you are knowledgeable and passionate. I watch you, and you're visualizing all these areas, which is really cool. You're not just talking about them. You know them. I can tell you're visualizing this area and this area, and which is going to help you really connect a buyer with the right home.
Yeah, because here's what I do. My routine on during the week is every Tuesday the properties in the greater LA area, West Side, they're open to the brokers. So I'm out there every Tuesday looking at properties, and every Friday I'm looking at properties in the Valley, and I pick about 10 properties I want to go see, and I hit them all. And that gets me to get to know the neighborhood. Even though I've lived in LA my whole life, every neighborhood is so different.
Oh, yeah.
And when you see these neighborhoods, you can't help but feel the synergy that's there, or the history that was there. And you just kind of get this passionate feeling about, wow, we really live in one of the most unique communities in the world.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really refreshing.
Yeah.
It's really interesting because we've had, over the years now, we've had many agents come to our show. And that's a unique passion. Not a lot of agents are still doing brokers open to get intimate with the area in which they sell. I think that's very unique, Michael. I applaud you on that.
You have to. And the other part of the job is meeting the other agents who are at the houses so they know who you are. If they don't know who you are and they know who the next guy is, hey, buyers, they're going to take the other guy's offer because they've worked with them before.
Wow, Michael Mersola, leaving no rock unturned, not even Eagle Rock.
I speak the truth, man. Right?
All right, so make sure you check out Michael at Mersola Group.estates.com, right?
Correct.
And a lot of great information. Michael, thank you for being on the show today, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me, you guys. It was my pleasure.
And I wish you had some energy for us, bud.
I know. I gotta go to the gym right now and expend all that energy.
Oh, don't mention that's become a 4-letter word for us.
Well, this one over here, right? She's like Mrs. Boot Camp.
Shannon,
that's my
partner. Looking good.
That's my partner.
All right, we want to thank Shannon, our producer, doing a great job as always. Thank you again, Michael. AP Production, Mr. Furman in the house. And, of course, my co-host and good friend, Mr. Gino Franti. Another great show. Join us every Thursday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and check us out on donandgino.com. That's donandgino.com. A lot of information. We're here to help.
Peace.